Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than XRP. If you're enjoying these XRP updates, do smash that like button as it does go a long way. BlackRock has purchased 359,279 Bitcoin, worth over 23 billion since the beginning of the year. And of course, some breaking news that came out earlier today. PayPal enables US businesses to buy, sell, and hold cryptocurrencies. And cryptocurrencies are, on the tip of the tongue of pretty much everyone at this point, gaining traction. People think that, retail interest is not there right now for XRP specifically. And that is true. Retail interest as to what we have seen in the past is not there. Even at the beginning of the year when the market was booming, obviously in terms of the interest that we saw then compared to now, obviously that has, decreased quite substantially. But I think that is about to change. So let's get right into it. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to start off by taking a look at the broader market, see what really is happening with the overall market. So if you're looking at the overall market right now, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board. The continuation of this bullish momentum after the FOMC meeting is really starting to show. And this should not really be coming as a surprise to any one of us because this is something we have been discussing. As far as, XRP is concerned, yes, it is seeing a little bit of a lag. And a lot of people within the XRP community, tend to get shocked at this fact, but you don't want to be getting shocked. You need to understand what's really happening, what could be the triggering fact as to why you're seeing a little bit of a lag. The price is currently sitting at 58.5 cents at $33 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.1 billion. But like I said, the next few weeks are very, very important. Speaking about the next few weeks, we have some things to discuss. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always, always, always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the BRICS Alliance is looking to launch a new currency tied to gold, along with a basket of local currencies. Backing the new currency with gold will help to end dependency on the US dollar, and tying it with a basket of local currencies will boost the native tenders of emerging economies. While developing nations stand to gain from the development, the US economy and the dollar will be beaten. And again, that is the main reason why this de-dollarization thing is going, from the BRICS. So the US dollar runs on the supply and demand mechanism as everything else does. And if it gains no demand in the global market, the USD will face deficits. BRICS could equip its new currency with gold and a basket of local currencies and advance without the US dollars. And again, this could have a major impact on the price of, on USDT. Not USDT, US dollar, so DXY. But gold in return, again, if this is confirmed, we know the summit is coming up. So let's see what kind of discussions are going to be revolving around the stable coin. Speaking about stable coin, we're going to come back to that. We had a discussion about that yesterday, but you can see if the BRICS currency gets backed by gold, the prices of the precious metal could skyrocket further in the charts. BRICS is the biggest buyer of gold since 2022, accumulating tons of precious metals, reporting to the World Gold Council. This adds severe pressure on the US dollar as the global financial dynamics could change rapidly. And speaking about that, we are seeing that, we're discussing that on a day-to-day basis. I spoke to you guys about this literally yesterday. We are actually seeing that happening. Gold, usually when interest rates get cut, you do tend to see obviously the riskier assets going up. But gold is skyrocketing towards new all-time highs after new all-time highs. What's really impacting this? And I do believe things are starting to make sense to me. Everyone at the end of the day has their own opinion. Everyone has their own way of perceiving everything. But the way I look at it is, I can't forget what's happening with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett liquidating his stocks, rings a bigger picture, in terms of a red alarm on its own. But on top of that, you're seeing gold skyrocketing and US dollar not gaining the momentum that it usually has. So could this really have a major impact on the traditional markets as well? Again, obviously time is going to tell, but things are not looking too good in terms of, the near future. Obviously, the elections are coming up. A lot of people are, keeping an eye on that. But I want to know in the comments down below what you guys think about this, because this is really, really interesting and important to keep in mind. But speaking about stable coins, you can't make this up. Mika, crypto purge expected by the end of 2024. We're entering quarter four, approaching the year's end. Absolutely crazy to even think about. So you can see, shout out to Smoke, showing exchanges like OKX have already started removing non-compliant stablecoins such as Tether as Mika regulation takes hold across, Europe. This is how regulators are enforcing compliance with the law. These new regulations are expected to trigger a widespread purge of the crypto companies in Europe. Failure to comply will push coins like Tether out of the major markets through delistings, threatening its business model and weakening its market dominance. This is insane. This is insane. You can see earlier this year, crypto exchange OKX delisted USDT, and that is a huge thing, guys. A lot of people don't understand how big it is for an exchange to delist USDT. USDT has its own pairs. If you understand centralized exchanges, you know how big of a deal this really is. Modifications were essential for us to comply with regulation and uphold the security of our platform. This is obviously, from coming out from OKX themselves. So you can see, how will the stablecoin segment survive? With exchanges like OKX already moving to comply with regulations by delisting certain coins, it's apparent that regulatory bodies will only continue to come up with the rules for crypto subsectors. And this is where RLUSD, Brad Garlinghouse, and the team, saw the vision to see, a stablecoin launching. And I think they really are taking massive advantage of this, because I think stablecoins could be, something that is a normal conversation in the next 1 year, especially after BRICS announces their stablecoin. Obviously, I think that is going to change the game. Moving forward, you can see the sweeping laws that may purge the block of crypto service providers who will find it difficult to comply. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, because this right here tells you everything you need to know. As far as the price of XRP is concerned, remember October 7th is coming up. There's still, that window of, a potential appeal, and some people think there's no appeal, that's not going to happen. But let me tell you, do not listen to these people. You'd never can be sure until the day is completely over. So I look at it from that point of view. As far as the broader market is concerned, even the price of XRP, the dominance is pulling down quite sharply. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is still battling it out at the 64 key resistance, having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of that key resistance. And again, shouldn't really be a big surprise to any one of us. This is something I've been speaking about pretty much since these low levels, that 64K range, and I'm sure people are starting to understand the importance of that. As far as the price of XRP is concerned, yes, it's battling it out above this key resistance, still remaining above this key resistance. Obviously, people want to see these August highs, at 65 cents being retested. People want to see the March highs being retested at 74 cents, but we need to understand there's still a lot of investors on the sideline. Uncertainty is still quite high, believe it or not. Uncertainty is still quite high. But if, and again, this is an if factor, if we do see no appeal and October 7th goes away, I think this could have a really good impact on the price of XRP. But again, obviously at the end of the day, right now, time is the major thing that we need to keep in mind. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are you guys doing right now? I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. The XRP community always shows the importance of the power, of their community. This is something I've been saying from the beginning. If you are following my channel, you guys know that. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.